Today I'm creating a festive, multi-use, and budget-friendly patriotic centerpiece or porch sitter using leftover Dollar Tree floral stems, foam scatter, and items from my stash. Hello my sweets, it's Keisha. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for choosing to watch my video. This easy DIY project is perfect for adding a patriotic touch to your home decor. Let's get started. For this project, I'll be using leftover stems, foam scatter, a 6 to 8 inch planter pot, some stones, this floral foam, and some paint. I'm going to start this project off by painting this pot with the Waverly chalk paint in the color ink, which is black. And I'm just going to paint the entire thing, and I'm just going to get it on there. I'm going to paint the, probably not the complete bottom because it's the bottom, but I'm going to paint till I get all the way down in here on the inside. I am currently working on the second coat of the black on here. And you can see I did get it inside for the first coat. So once I get this completed, I'm going to set it aside to dry. And once it is dry, I will be back. The pot is all dry now. So what I'm going to do next is put some stars on the outside of it. So I got this printable on Pinterest, and it's linked in the description box if you're interested in it. It has clearly different sizes of stars that you can use. So there's that. It's a free printable that I found on there. So what I'm going to do is take a little piece of tape just to help it not slip. I'm going to roll up the tape into a small piece here. Place that on the back. I'm going to do the same with this smaller one. And then I'm going to stick it on as evenly as I can. And then I'm going to just want to check my placement here. I think I'm going to lower it a little bit. Okay. And now I'm just going to trace it, and let me make sure this pencil is going to show, because I didn't check that before. Oh yeah, I'm going to be able to see that. So I'm going to trace out the stars, and I just want to do 3. So I'm going to do 1 of these big ones and 2 of the small ones. Also, I'm using this pot because I want it, I'm going to be putting it outside on the front porch, but you could also definitely do this in a different kind of container if you want to maybe do it on a dining table. Or you can still do the plant pot and put it on the dining table. But you definitely are not limited to a plant pot. And you're not limited to the size of pot either. You can go bigger, you can go smaller, depending on your needs. Okay, so I'm just going to finish tracing these out. I don't know that you want to watch the whole process of me tracing out a star, so once I finish, I will be back with more paint. Now that I've got the stars traced out onto the pot, I am going to paint them in white. So I have 3 stars here. You can see that. And I'm just gonna Go in, I have an angled brush here, and I'm just going to paint them in. I'll likely do 2 layers of this and then come in with the acrylic paints I have. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. And what I'm going to do is let this coat dry, and then I'm going to come in with a second coat and let that dry, and then I'll be back with the acrylic paints. The stars have had an opportunity to dry, and again, this is 2 coats of the Waverly chalk paint in white. And next I'm going to come in and paint the stars in individually with these colors. I have, these are all by Apple Barrel, and they're matte acrylic, so I have red apple, snow white, and English navy. I'm going to come in with my angled brush again, and I already have some red squeezed out on the plate here, and I'm just going to fill in the white. And I did the stars white initially so that they would pop more against the black. So that's what the red one is looking like. I am going to have to do another coat on that. Now I'm going to skip over to the English navy. I'm going to wash out my brush here. Okay. So I'm going to come over here to the last star and go ahead and fill that one in blue, the English navy. And I can already see this color is going to take a couple of coats as well. Okay, so here's what it's looking like so far. I am still going to go ahead and do the snow white in the middle here, and then let all of it dry, and then do a second coat on them. And then once that coat is dry, I'm going to come in with the Podge matte acrylic sealer and seal this whole thing, and then I'll be back with the next step. So I have here all of the leftover stems from the last project I had made, and if you didn't see that, I'll have it linked at the end of this video. If I can remember how to do it up in the corner, I'll do that also, but it'll for sure be at the end. So I have, I think, 8 of these from the last project, and I did use 2 on that project. So what I'm going to do is take some of the stars here that I had left over and just simply glue them onto the ends of these so that we have little star bouquets. So I'm going to do a little bit of hot glue on the end and just push that in. And I have the leftover stars here also, and I do have, because I way overbought on these, so I have another package here in case I need them to stick them all on here. So I'm just gonna randomly grab the small star colors, and any of the longer ones I'll put the big stars on since I have less of those. And that's essentially what I'm going to do. And this longer one didn't have a leaf on it, but I can push the leaves up a little bit. And that's what we have right there. Alright, so I'm essentially going to do that with the rest of these. I'm going to push down the leaves if the leaves are a little too high on the stem. Let's grab a red one this time. This is all I'm going to do. Now, if you don't happen to have any of the floral stems and you want to do this project, another option is you can glue them onto skewers if you have some skewers on hand. Of course, depending on the size of your vessel, you may need a lot of them if you want to go that route. Oops, that one went sideways. I think that'll be okay. Just stick some more glue in there, and I think that'll just blend right in. So I'm just going to continue doing this until these are all complete, and I will be back with the next step. The pot is all dried and sealed now, so what I want to do is take these pebbles. Well, I have this one rock. I'm not sure where that came from, but these pebbles are some that I got in a bag from Dollar Tree, and I just store them in this big creamer container. What I want to do is start by gluing this bigger one to the center bottom of the pot, and then I'm going to fill in around with the smaller ones, and I'm not going to go up too high because I don't want to have to cut the stems off of any of the corals that I did. So I'm just going to pump some glue in here if I can, and then drop the pebbles on top. And I'll probably go right up to where the middle rock is, securing these stones down in there. Okay, and next what I have here is some floral foam. This is also from Dollar Tree. It comes in a 2-pack. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And I'm just going to take some hot glue just to kind of keep them stuck together here on the 4 sides. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just drop this down in here. And then I'm going to go around the edges and seal that in. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this hot glue set up, let it cool down, and then I'm going to begin putting the bouquets in. Alright, so the glue has solidified. So next what I'm going to do is start sticking the florals down in, and I'm going to start in the middle and basically see that I can stick it down in here. That's good, and I'm just going to work my way around. And I do have, I think I have 10 of these, so I'm just gonna make a big bush. Now, before you get to this point, if you want to disguise the white that's going on here, you can paint this. Another option is, if you wanted to, after you get it all in, you could glue some moss around. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just put some more pebbles down in the bottom. to kind of hide that white styrofoam there. All right. I'm running into another one. Let's go like that. Okay, so I've gotten them pretty well secure, and this is what it's looking like. So some of these I am going to have to kind of move them around so they look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But before I do that, I'm just going to take some of these pebbles that I have and just throw them in there. I have some more here to disguise that white. Okay, so I've gotten all the little pebbles and stones stuck in there. So I'm just going to kind of give this a little floof. Just kind of open up the stems a little bit. And then this project is complete. So now you can use this as a centerpiece on a table. Be nice for like a 4th of July in a tablescape. I'm personally going to be using this by the front door on the patio, and this is what we're looking like. Oh, how about this? It's kind of hard to show you without letting the rocks fall out, but stay tuned for final pictures. I hope you enjoyed making this festive and budget-friendly patriotic centerpiece that can also be used as a porch sitter. If you like this project, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already for more DIY ideas. Thanks for watching. See you next time.